That's how wild the upsets are today. And there's the Ferrari forehand to start off the match. And
crazy times in the pickleball world here in Southern California. Tyson McGuffin,
1-0.
always making a good showing for himself. Oh, what an angle. He was anticipating the ATP was McGuffin, and Gabriel Joseph one read ahead.
yeah, I love the way he just held this on the paddles. Like, wait, nope, coming back the other way. And wait till you see this guy cover court. You think you've seen the court get covered today. Joseph has ridiculous foot speed, a vicious two-handed backhand.
Beautiful winner down the line, inside in. Another beautiful forehand from Tyson McGuffin, up 2-0.
2-0.
And his ability to get the feet in position to hit that is what makes him special. Oh boy.
Brewing on the backhand finish.
We're barking at 3-0 here, look out. But what a great read. He knew that third shot drop into the kitchen was going to be money and didn't wait, came flying forward. There's another one there. And guess what the score is? Battle of wills that he got through, and then here he goes.
Just wide for Joseph. He's gotten a silver medal in the Newport Beach PPA back in 2020, so 3 years ago, but good memories here in Southern California, California native as well.
Good depth on that return from Joseph there. So no matter what type of forehand, Lamborghini, Ferrari, whatever, if the depth of the return is there, that's going to make it much more difficult.
Patient point for McGuffin, working Joseph side to side. You mentioned the Ferrari forehand, I believe, in an interview earlier today with Dom. McGuffin was feeling a little rusty with his backhand, referring it to it as a Kia.
Okay.
Not a Bugatti.
There's that court coverage of Joseph just shutting down the
0-4.
attempted pass down the line.
Oh, well played by Tyson McGuffin.
And that's the second time Joseph has had what looked like an ATP lined up, this time on the two-handed backhand off the tape there. Brought it back cross court, but McGuffin's foot speed was able to get there.
Oh, missed opportunity.
What a beautifully played point by McGuffin there, and then just not set on that, but everything before it was everything you'd ever want in a construction of a singles point.
Gutsy point for Joseph.
So obviously the taller players can cover more court, but how does that man make up for it? Reads and just remarkable, both laterally, side to side, and then also front and back foot speed. And this is what got McGuffin in trouble against Alshon. Missed returns. He had several missed returns that put him in that big deficit, but he was able to rally, obviously, as he carries on here in the semis. And that's a surprising miss from Joseph, as that's a ball he usually tattoos for a winner or sets himself up on the next one.
The mobility of McGuffin, impressive.
Five, 2.
Looking for the backhand corner.
Point.
Can't believe he missed it. McGuffin takes a 4-point lead. Wouldn't be the first time he lost the first game big. If he does go down, he lost 11-4 to Connor Garnett. Gabriel Joseph did earlier today.
Side out.
Come on.
2-6. Side out.
Dude, I can't see anything. Straight shadow.
No. 6-2.
McGuffin opted to go back to Joseph instead of finding the open court.
Yeah, he used the theory of the fast guy's going to take off and I'm going to put it where he wasn't, and he didn't move after some unbelievable track downs, but then gets the miss, and no one stares down his supporters more than McGuffin. And that's just it right there.
Inside out, finds the sideline.
I mean, that's so good because we've seen, especially in the
8-2.
Tour here.
Oh.
3 weekends now.
Yep.
As good as ever, Tyson McGuffin is looking.
That's how fast Joseph was. He was able to run past that ball and then try and whip a forehand back there, but McGuffin would have none of that.
Oh, what a shot. That forehand's so good. There's a reason. There's a name for it as Tyson McGuffin takes game point.
Yeah, much happier guy earlier. Paddles were being snapped. Not that it was even one that was just sitting by the bag. Just
an innocent,
yes, an innocent little paddle.
Point game, switch in.
And surely Gabriel Joseph wants to flush this.
0-0.
And that's a clean winner and a way to come out much stronger here in game 2 for Gabe Joseph. What would you like to see him do more of?
Exactly that. You know,
1-0.
he has such great groundies on both sides, like make McGuffin pay for short returns. And those are the ones that he wants to bounce to give himself a time to rally, you know, go for more on the serve. And the freebies have to be absolutely minimal here because he's already down a game, but he should be able to play a little freer here, knowing that 11-2, you know, what do you got to lose? That formula did not work. Throw that away. So let's play a little more aggressive and don't let him take it to you.
1-0.
Oh, what a passing shot for Joseph. Big response early in game 2.
You know, and you mentioned the people that he sent packing today, and he can get hot in a hurry, so he'll want to play fast when it's going well here.
Side out.
1 and 1 more. Cross-court winner. Tyson McGuffin answers with the inside-out forehand of his own cross court.
Yeah, set up beautifully by the third shot drive down the line. So perfect combination for McGuffin. All right, so you get a break with a very short return. The McGuffin hits into the tape. Gotta take at least one from that.
Nearly gets there. What a location precisely picked out by Tyson McGuffin.
That's because the 200 backhand roll did not get on the ground before that. So you're just begging him to just punch that down the line. So got to be a little more precise for Joseph here. Chatting with his box as you see tennis players when they're like, what am I supposed to do here?
Two. Side out.
So the court almost perfectly half shadow, half sun. So that's another thing you just have to adjust as that changes, and your sight lines are just slightly different as the ball changes from the sun to the shade.
Impressive get, not an easy finish for McGuffin, who commanded the point.
Yeah, McGuffin's been great on the, they haven't had a ton of cat and mouse points, but McGuffin's been great. But look at that guy run. I mean, he is so quick. Oh, goes tweener. But that all set up with a terrific serve, and then Gabe goes highlight reel here. So our cameraman that's following Joseph around is getting a lot of good looks, so appreciate that.
Timeout server.
Joseph.
2-3.
Yeah.
Point.
Good shot. Good stuff.
3-3.
Cross-court winner for Gabriel Joseph. The aggressive approach he spoke of, so far so good.
And the clearance of the tape by Joseph when he is on, I mean, we're talking millimeters. Can go with the one on the forehand or the two-handed backhand, which really hasn't come to life here in this match yet. Let's see if we can get one there. Good, not great, but got the error, so much better. I love the timeout on offense to just sort of figure out what he needs to get going.
What a point.
Shot.
3-4.
No, that one just lifted away from Joseph. What an effort from McGuffin.
Yeah, came charging forward, was able to punch that backhand down the line, and all the spin made it tail away from Joseph. You are seeing effort. That's what singles takes after a full day. You've described, Michelle, the draws these two have had to fight through.
And a full slate of action this weekend.
Yeah, McGuffin excited to be back.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
I mean, great return literally on the tee there, and Joseph couldn't find the footwork to drop a ball in and keep that rally going.
4-4.
Makes it look easy while Joseph is sprinting side to side.
And Joseph had just an absolute put away on that ball right there, and he hit it back to McGuffin. And there is sweat flying everywhere.
Could be blinding Joseph from across the way, getting hit by raindrops on every forehand swing.
5-4.
Is that a hindrance?
Oh my God.
Just missed that one.
Stop. The duck.
Four, 5.
Oh, sorry, the B right.
I'll recall.
Sorry.
4, 5.
Oh, beautiful forehand, just barely skipped over the net. Missed it maybe by a millimeter, if at all.
Five.
Yeah.
Another clean winner.
That time with the cut return, you are both feeding the spin of Joseph, because the ball is still spinning in the same direction when slice comes to topspin, and that was short. So many choices, and you overcompensate, and this is what got McGuffin into a little bit of trouble against actually a lot of trouble against Alshon as the sport continues to grow.
Yep.
Favorite shot, according to Gabriel Joseph, is that two-handed backhand passing shot, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and we have not seen it. That's like the first really clean winner. His forehand's been going off on this particular game. So if that gets going, look out. There we go.
And a tale of a different story unfolding here in game 2. Joseph 2 points away after McGuffin seemed like he had a handle on this match.
Another quick timeout, Kyan.
Bronze.
Sorry, dude. Sorry.
Point.
Tough bounce for McGuffin.
Sorry, Tyson. Not me. I wasn't there.
10-5.
And game point for Joseph.
Point game. We're back.
We're going 3 here on center court.
A work of art when it's on, and he has had better pace and more aggression in game 2, and starts it out the same way here in game number 3. And this is a dangerous spot for McGuffin right here, because again, Gabe Joseph is another one of these singles players that plays with a lot of momentum and emotion that triggers the next one and the next one and the next one, and he can pack 4 or 5 in a row here. So that miss is big for McGuffin to sort of settle this in and maybe get the first point here in game 3. Or maybe not. Wow. Joseph does things that are just absolute, sometimes athletic. I mean, that was an inside-out ball that he had to reach with his backhand. Again, not a huge wingspan, not a tall guy. And then not only that, but put it where McGuffin couldn't touch it. And we are not back to the spin serve era, folks, thankfully.
Joseph on the board first in game 3. And wouldn't this be an interesting payoff to all the upsets that have happened today if Joseph could pull out a win on McGuffin?
Indeed.
It's been on a tear all weekend.
Here we go. 1-0.
I'm sure he was saying, do you want to look at the ball? But carry on.
Start out. Zero, 1. Start out.
Good leave. Sometimes you're so fast you can get to a ball that's a foot wide and got the paddle out of there.
1-0.
Just a stunning, not clean two-handed backhand in the middle of that rally from Joseph, where he had McGuffin dead, just did not make good contact. So it's not that last miss, but the ball that, even though it went over the net, just was not where he wanted to put it.
What a shot from Joseph, pulling Tyson all the way out of position.
Come on, baby, come on. Let's go, let's go, come on.
1-0.
Oh,
Let's go.
There it is. Short return, blast through the two-handed backhand.
hot start for Joseph.
3-0. Point.
Guess what the score is, Michelle?
4-0. It's holding true.
It's really unbelievable.
4-0.
That's what can happen in singles. You get hot to start a game and you can really put people in trouble. Oh no.
Oh, wow, that's tough for Tyson McGuffin. Down 5-0.
Yeah, McGuffin called timeout at 5.
Point. Timeout. 1 minute.
And
Routine.
timeout.
Time in. 6-0.
5 more points to go. Will we see Tyson McGuffin roar back, as he's done in dramatic fashion so many times in his career, as recent as today against Christian Alshon?
He has to go all the way back to 3.5 hours ago.
Has it in him.
Start out.
That's not the way to do it on a missed serve. Down 6. Tough position, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the winning formula for him, of going big on the serve to set up the forehand. It's how he's won so many singles matches in his career.
Oh my God, stop it.
And
Yikes.
frustration on the net cords. He was able to recover and get a paddle on it, but his momentum had the paddle face open and pushed it deep there. Of course, the let cord of Gabe Josephs goes neatly into the service box, if you will, for a reserve.
Good sign out for McGuffin. You have to start somewhere. Not a lot of time left.
Yeah, and you want to put some pressure on Joseph, or he's going to feel none just hitting out and trying to keep finding narrow margins because there's no scoreboard problem. And McGuffin has had several of these short returns in the middle. We talk about return middle, but it's got to be deep. I mean, that ball is kick it into the backhand corner, and you're going to win that rally most of the time.
Another clean winner for Joseph, up 8-0.
Yeah, the return to serve has been the bugaboo of McGuffin today, as
8-0.
Gabe's big fans are hoping he gets 3 more, and now only 2 more points. And concern in the McGuffin area right there, as Meg looks on. The white shirt there.
Point.
Wow. Pickle point in game 3 of the semi.
Pickle point, match point. Gabriel Joseph
10-0.
with the match on his paddle. Not yet, says Tyson McGuffin. At least not wanting to go down in pickle fashion.
0-10.
There's one. Need to call a Hail Mary, but anything's possible.
Yeah, again, stack a few. You know, Gabe himself was down 9-1 against Tejas today and came all the way back, so he's seen it the other way.
And the barking is back.
Yeah, we got to empty the bark meter right now. If you're McGuffin, you cannot
2-10.
stop.
Whoa, what a fine for McGuffin.
And Joseph looks over at his...
This area.
Oh, my.
Oh.
And then you think you're the smartest guy. So stop the rally, called timeout, got a missed serve. Now you'll see a forehand or backhand rope. Whether he makes it or not, we'll see.
Oh, no. He missed it.
May have a challenge on this.
Okay.
Referee timeout. There's a challenge of the out call. Out call puts us at 11-3.
There is indeed a challenge. That's Mark Thomas.
After video review, the call was overturned. The ball was in. We'll resume play at 3:10. One timeout. One timeout.
Okay, call overturned. Onisha Smith was on it, to your point, and we will continue play. McGuffin gets the serve back, and still a big hole. Down 7, but we're here for the drama.
Had it all afternoon.
Man,
Just hasn't been able to play a clean rally here for some time.
since game 1 and the beginning of game 2, I suppose.
Yep.
Oh, off the hook. The reaction from the bench. Cameron Blackwood telling us that that is his best friend, Amit. Gabe Joseph's best friend.
Yeah.
On his side, reacting enthusiastically. Okay. Tyson McGuffin inching his way back. A 6-point mountain to climb in this semifinal match. Oh, the forehand couldn't bail him out that time. Joseph was all over it.
Yeah, and that's the danger of running around that particular shot. It's the last swing you're going to have in that rally. Either you make it or you're needing a miracle off the tape or something, because Joseph's standing right there. All right, another chance to close this out. He's had an overturn, take the victory away, and see if he has a two-hander here.
Clean winner. And Gabriel Joseph.